We all know that university can get a little overwhelming at times. You have a bunch of classes, professors keep on piling homework, and life is just generally a lot sometimes. Well, don't worry, because today I'll show you how I use Notion to manage my entire studies. Using Notion helps me track assignments, take notes in class, and generally keep everything in one organized place. This saves me a bunch of time. Hey, I'm Noah Adams, a Notion consultant and template builder, and I love productivity and helping people reach their full potential. Thanks for tuning in today. Without further ado, let's just get right into this page. This will not be uploaded as a template. This is more just like an inspiration to something I use personally as well. So yeah, the first aspect I want to talk about is how I take class notes. So basically, you'll see here that I have classes. Whenever I have classes, I have the room number, I have the type of class, because sometimes I have exams as well. I have this in the same calendar, and then, well, I haven't been using it, but there's also status if it's in session, if it needs a review, or if it's done. I also have the class number, so I know which lecture we're talking about. And then all I do is, when I'm in the calendar, I can easily enough just open one of these, and then I can take notes. I have a template set up here, which means that these linked slides, other links, all these titles will automatically be filled in when I create a new one. And then I can just easily take notes, and then I also have this table of contents, so I can skip to whichever part I want to look at. And then I just take my notes here, and that's how that works. So then to add a new class, we can go to today. I could add a new class, for example, for tomorrow. And like I said, it should automatically, yes, fill in all of this. This is my basic template for how I take notes. And I can just put in all of the information. And then I have this new class notes right here. So exactly, that's how I use notes. Now the next aspect is how I manage tasks. So to be honest, I manage tasks using my task manager template right here. And I have this university category where I have all of the different university tasks. So this is also integrated with, let's see, that is not actually integrated with the study thing, but it's just a nice to have. So that's how I make sure everything I do in class, it's also in my task manager, which means I know exactly where to look for it. I can find it from there. And the next thing I manage is my study plan. This is a separate database again. This is how I prepare for exams. So here you can see it looks a little different because this is not sub-categorized by different classes. This is more like chapters. So for example, for my quantitative methods class, I knew my exam would be on Wednesday the 17th. So I divided all of these different weeks onto here, and then I just knew exactly which day I have for which chapter and which stuff I have to do, and then I would just go into the status and have that as done when it's done. I didn't take notes for these, but then, for example, in this law, I took a lot of notes just to know exactly what I have to know, and then I would just read through these notes, and then I would be really prepared for class. So that's a nice little addition there. And then right at the bottom, I just have this add vocabulary. This links back to my homepage where I have a dictionary where I just keep new words and their definitions to understand them better. So that's a fun little thing there. And yeah, that's all for the study page. I think it's pretty simple. I also have a table view of all my classes, so I can see exactly like when I have the classes and everything, which is also a little nice to have. So that was my study Notion. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got inspired to create your own, and you enjoyed the little tour. Like and subscribe for more content like this, and I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next Wednesday.